Reentry is a human rights issue, yet we don't really see it that way. And one of the reasons we don't see it that way is that we've not humanized the issue. We've focused on charges, we focused on behavior, we focused on the environment of where a person is versus who a person is and what they're able to do. We've not really looked at how we put obstacles in the way of second chances. We've not really taken a look at basically how the reentry process is really not offender friendly. So the talk that I give will talk about looking at the myths of reentry, what we believe, and then replacing them with some facts. That reentry is not normally about one person. A lot of people don't understand. While there is a fact that 1.5 million people are incarcerated in the United States, and that does not include people who are in county jails or just people who are under supervision of like probation or parole, but 1.3 million of those incarcerated are parents to 3.5 million children. So when we talk about reentry and we talk about ex-offenders, we're not talking about an individual. 90% of the time we're talking about a unit. When we look at reentering people, a lot of times we like to focus on character. And we say that person's in trouble because they are a bad character. Well, here's a fact. 90% of people who were incarcerated and are incarcerated, when they were incarcerated, were 400% below the poverty line. And upon release, are released at that same level of poverty. So the myth is it character? To me, the fact is crime is about poverty. And again, when you're looking at an impoverished group, you're looking at a marginalized group. And when you're looking at a marginalized group, you're looking at many areas of deficit. And again, so therefore, reentry becomes a human rights issue. How do we take a disadvantaged, marginalized group and give them economic stability? Well, we have to look at dispelling myths, having conversations that then educate and put us in a position to advocate. We don't realize all the obstacles that the average reentering person has to go through. But with conversation, and that is what I hope my TED Talk does, is begin to stimulate conversations about reentry and reentering persons that look at it from the point of human potential and not behavior.